Welcome to my channel. John Milton's timeline. 9 December 1608. John Milton born. John Milton is born in London to parents John and Sarah Geoffrey Milton. His father is a scrivener by trade, a person whose job is to be able to read and write, who also dabbles as a composer of church music. 1620. Starts school. 12-year-old Milton enrolls at St. Paul's School in London. 1625. Enters college. Milton enrolls at Christ's Church College at Cambridge University. 1626. Suspended. John Milton gets suspended from college after an argument with his tutor William Chapela. He returns to his family in London and begins to write his first poetry. He eventually goes back to Cambridge, but is assigned a new tutor. 25th December 1629. Writes, Morning. Milton composes the poem on the morning of Christ's nativity, on Christmas morning at Cambridge. 1632. Graduates. Milton graduates from Cambridge with an MA degree. Because of his family's comfortable financial status, he does not have to seek immediate employment but settles into family homes in London and Buckinghamshire to study and write poetry. His poem on Shakespeare is published soon after. 29 September 1634. Commerce. Milton's play in praise of chastity performs for the first time at Ludlow Castle. April 1637. Mother dies. Milton's mother Sarah Geoffrey Milton dies and is buried in the town of Horton. November 1637. Lycidas. Milton writes the poem Lycidas as an elegy for his friend Edward King, who drowned 3 months earlier. 1638. Tours Europe. In the spring, Milton sets out for a tour of France, Switzerland, and Italy. He is forced to return home in July 1639 as rumors swell of civil war in England. July 1639. Elegy for Friend. Milton composes the poem Epitaphium Damonis as an elegy for his best childhood friend, Charles Diodati, who died during Milton's European tour. 1641. Political writings. As the civil war between England's parliamentarians and royalists heats up, the pro-parliamentarian Milton publishes the political tract of Reformation, Animadversions, of prelatical episcopacy and the reason for church government. 1642. Marriage. 34-year-old Milton marries 17-year-old Mary Powell. The match is not a good one, and Mary soon returns to her family's home. Despite the acrimonious start to their 10-year marriage, the couple eventually conceives 3 daughters and a son. 1643. Divorce Tracts. Unhappy in his marriage, Milton writes a pamphlet condemning England's divorce laws entitled Doctrine and Discipline of Divorce, followed by the judgment of Martin Bucer concerning divorce. The so-called divorce tracts earn Milton the derisive nickname Milton the Divorcer. 1644. Areopagitica. After the Stationers' Company attempts to censor Milton's judgment of Martin Bucer, he publishes the impassioned tract Areopagitica in support of a free press. 1646. Daughter born. After an apparent rapprochement in their relationship, Mary gives birth to the couple's first child, daughter Anne. 1647. Father dies. Milton's father John dies. 1648. Daughter born. The Milton's second child, a daughter named Mary, is born. 30th January 1640. Execution of Charles I. King Charles I is publicly beheaded, ushering in a republican government led by Oliver Cromwell. Milton supports the removal of the king. 15th March 1640. Official position. Milton is appointed Secretary for the Foreign Tongues, an official position in the English government handling diplomatic correspondence. He receives a salary and lodgings at Scotland Yard. 1651, son born. Mary Powell Milton gives birth to the couple's son John. February 1652. Loses sight. After years of diminishing eyesight likely caused by glaucoma, Milton becomes totally blind. 5th May 1652. Loses wife, then son. Milton's wife Mary dies 3 days after giving birth to the couple's fourth child, daughter Deborah. His young son John dies soon after. 12th November 1656. Remarriage. Milton marries his second wife, Catherine Woodcock. 3rd February 1658. Loses wife and daughter. Milton's second wife, Catherine Woodcock, dies 4 months after giving birth to the couple's only child, a daughter named Catherine. Soon after, the baby girl dies as well. 1659, prison. Following the restoration of Charles II to the English throne, Milton is arrested and imprisoned for about 2 months. 1663, third marriage. Over the objections of his daughters, Milton marries his third wife, Elizabeth Minchell. 1667, Paradise Lost. Milton's masterpiece Paradise Lost is published to immediate acclaim and astonishment. The poet and critic John Dryden is said to have remarked, "This man cuts us all out, and the ancients too." 1671, Paradise Regained and Samson Agonists. Milton publishes, in one volume, the poems Paradise Regained and Samson Agonists. 8th November 1674, John Milton dies. John Milton dies of gout and is buried in St. Giles Church in the Cripplegate neighbourhood of London. A memorial to Milton is placed in the Poets' Corner of Westminster Abbey. Thanks for watching.